Welcome back. We're now doing order of operations. A couple of things about the order of operations. There are some pretty neat ways to remember it. Many of you may have heard, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." You may also have heard something called PEMDAS. They're nice ways to remember what you should write down. I generally write down the symbols like this to remember it. So notice there's a set of parentheses there, and I'm going to put a 1 underneath that because that's always the first thing that we do. Exponents are always the second thing that we do. Multiplying and dividing are always the third thing that we do, and they come together. So you just do them in order from left to right as you find them when you get to that step. And the same thing is true with adding and subtracting. You do all of those in order when you come to that step. With order of operation problems, I like to sweep the problem. It's a 4-step process. Pretty straightforward. When I'm done, I'll explain why the order of operations is what it is. But it's a 4-step thing, so you sweep the problem each time and you do what's there. So with this first example, it says parentheses. Now some of you may be looking and say, "Oh, there's parentheses there." There are. Is there anything to do inside the parentheses? The answer is no. These parentheses were put here to indicate multiplication, which is going to come in a moment. So we sweep the problem, no parentheses to deal with. We sweep the problem a second time, no exponents to deal with. We haven't done anything on paper, yet we've gone through 2 steps. The third step, any multiplying and dividing, and the answer is yes, it's right here. 3 times -4. So I'm just going to rewrite 6 plus, and then 3 times -4, that's -12. So I've got to now do 6 plus -12. We've done the third step. The fourth step is adding and subtracting. 6 plus -12 is -6. So that's the first example. The second one, we look at the problem, parentheses again. There's parentheses here. Well, the parentheses are just making that 5 negative, nothing to do inside. The second set of parentheses, well, that's -2 in there. This parentheses is to contain the -2 for the exponent, and it also shows the multiplication. So no parentheses to deal with. Exponents. So now I'm going to write 9 plus -5 plus 2, and we'll put the parentheses there, -2 to the second power. -2 times -2, that's +4. So that's all I did on this, is I did the exponents. The third sweep, the multiplying and dividing. 9 plus -5 plus 2 times 4. So I'm going to do 2 times 4, and that is 8. Now on to the adding and subtracting. 9 plus -5 plus 8. Now adding you can do in any order you want. So some people are going to do 9 plus -5, and they're going to get 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Other people are going to go ahead and add the positives first. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus -5 is 12. You'll get to the right answer either way.